Welcome back to Celebrity Playbook, the home of the stories shaping the next era of women's basketball. If you care about where the game is headed, subscribe right now and turn on notifications, because what's happening behind the scenes matters just as much as what happens on the court. The stars you see today won't define tomorrow alone. The class of 2026 will. Recruiting battles are heating up, commitments are stacking up fast, and nearly every elite prospect has already made a decision. Today, we're breaking down the top 20 recruiting classes in the country, who secured game-changing 5-stars, who built scary depth without the hype, and which programs are quietly positioning themselves for long-term dominance. Stick around as we count it down from 20 all the way to the number 1 class in the nation, and make sure to like, share, and drop your takes in the comments, because this is where the future of the game starts. Anchoring our countdown at number 20, the Kansas Jayhawks have assembled a strategically masterful and high-impact trio that signals a significant rise in the program's recruiting reach under coach Brandon Schneider. The class is headlined by the monumental commitment of Sydney Bryant, a 4-star, top 32 national prospect and elite 6-foot 4 center whose rare blend of size, mobility, and a developing outside shot makes her a projected day-one anchor on both ends of the floor, compounded by her unique status as a dual-sport volleyball commit. She is perfectly complemented by fellow 4-star signee Brooklyn Wren, a 6-foot 3 forward from Indiana whose own rim-protecting prowess and school-record blocking numbers pair with a modern offensive skill set that allows her to stretch the defense or attack closeouts, creating relentless matchup problems. To complete this ideal schematic core, Kansas secured the essential perimeter sniper in Molly Ernstess, a high IQ, 3-star sharpshooter whose documented fearlessness and elite catch-and-shoot ability will punish any defense that collapses on the formidable new frontcourt, providing the critical spacing for the entire system to thrive. In one cohesive class, Kansas has secured a dominant interior force, a versatile modern forward, and a backcourt specialist, a complete, need-filling foundation that transforms their roster and announces the Jayhawks as a burgeoning destination for top-tier national talent. At number 19, we find a class that isn't just about adding talent, but about capturing historic offensive firepower and making a program-defining statement. The Minnesota Golden Gophers, under coach Dawn Plitza-White, have assembled what is widely considered one of the best recruiting hauls in school history, headlined by 2 of the most prolific scorers ever seen in high school basketball. This 4-member class is built around the legendary Twin Towers of scoring. Homegrown icon Tori Orline, a 5-star guard and Minnesota's all-time leading scorer with over 5,000 career points, who brings a complete floor general presence as a triple-double threat, and she is joined by fellow top 20 national recruit Natalie Cusso, the number 1 player from Wisconsin and a Gatorade Player of the Year who averaged nearly 28 points per game, a 3-level scoring assassin poised to form an instantly dynamic and lethal backcourt partnership. This historic scoring duo is perfectly supported by the defensive versatility of 6-foot wing Kylie Pabin, a stopper who can guard multiple positions and space the floor, and the high-upside athleticism of 6-foot 2 forward Attic Cole, who will provide essential rim protection and physicality in the paint. Together, this class delivers an unprecedented blend of record-breaking offense, defensive adaptability, and Big Ten-ready toughness, positioning Minnesota for a transformative leap and signaling the arrival of a new powerhouse backcourt destined to rewrite the record books in Minneapolis. Moving to number 18, we enter a territory defined by blistering pace and potent potential, the Louisville Cardinals. Coach Jeff Walz, known for his aggressive, high-octane system, has perfectly tailored a 3-player class to inject pure speed and playmaking into the program's future. This group, the new era of Cardinal speed, is engineered to overwhelm opponents in transition. It's spearheaded by a dynamic new backcourt featuring Ohio 4-star Ariana "Ari" Cradle, a true floor general whose explosive first step and elite distributing skills are expected to set a relentless tempo from day one, and Missouri playmaker Maya Epps, a versatile 5-foot 11 combo guard anticipated to be the bucket getter, as a 3-level scorer capable of creating for herself or others off Cradle's penetration. To ensure this lightning-fast attack has a foundation of power, Louisville secured a crucial interior enforcer in Icy, Melvin, a 6'2" forward who chose the Cards over numerous SEC and ACC rivals, and whose physicality, rim protection, and ability to finish through contact will provide the essential balance and rebounding muscle needed to thrive in the ACC. Together, this trio of Cradle, Epps, and Melvin embodies the complete identity of a modern contender, breakneck guard play, paired with unyielding interior toughness, positioning Louisville to launch its next era of high-flying success. At number 17, the Iowa Hawkeyes land a transformative, program-defining commitment in five-star forward McKenna Wolixko, the number 6 overall recruit nationally. The highest-rated Hawkeye signee since Caitlin Clark, the versatile 6'2" Wolixko is a proven force, having returned from injury to average a double-double. Expected to be the positionless cornerstone of Iowa's future, she provides elite rebounding, switchable defense, and a polished offensive game that extends to the three-point line. Alongside fellow five-star Addie Deal, Wolixko represents the seamless transition into a new era of championship contention for the Hawkeyes. At number 16, the Oregon Ducks and coach Kelly Graves have assembled a high-impact class that perfectly balances explosive perimeter scoring with a commanding interior presence, signaling a return to recruiting prominence. The headliner is five-star guard Brooklyn Haywood, the number 26 overall national prospect and a true, unguardable scorer, who led her state with a staggering 31.4 points per game as a junior. Her deep shooting range and dynamic playmaking are expected to make her an immediate offensive engine and floor general. Complementing her in the frontcourt is four-star California center Emilia Kristevsky, a 6'4" top 30 talent who will serve as the essential interior anchor, providing the Ducks with a long-missed combination of size, rebounding, and defensive presence in the paint. Rounding out the trio is guard Layu Pele Falatia, who adds further depth and athleticism to the backcourt. Together, the Haywood-Kristevsky duo forms a foundational inside-outside partnership that directly addresses Oregon's most pressing needs, creating a dynamic core poised to reignite the Ducks' fast-paced system and return them to the forefront of the collegiate landscape. At number 15, the Nebraska Cornhuskers and coach Amy Williams have landed a diverse and versatile three-player class, all ranked within the top 100, that brings an immediate infusion of high-level skill, athleticism, and winning pedigree to Lincoln. The centerpiece is five-star forward Ashlyn Koppel, a top 10 national prospect whose 6'3" frame, four-time state high jump champion athleticism, and polished inside-out game, a lineage she shares with her aunt, USD all-time leading scorer Mandy Koppel, make her a matchup nightmare and a versatile scoring threat from day one. She's joined by a pair of dynamic guards who will instantly bolster the perimeter. Ava Miles, a four-star, 6'1" shooting guard, number 69 nationally, whose aggression, three-level scoring, and leadership in transition are the epitome of a winning player who does all the little things. And Maddie Stewart, a tough, three-star guard, number 80 nationally, and proven state champion who chose the Huskers over major Power 5 offers, bringing a fearless mentality and lockdown defensive intensity to the backcourt. Together, this class of Koppel, Miles, and Stewart perfectly blends star power with elite role definition, providing Nebraska with the shooting, versatility, and competitive edge needed to climb the ranks of the Big Ten. At number 14, the Maryland Terrapins and coach Brenda Fries have masterfully blended high-end regional talent with an international cornerstone to construct a powerful and versatile class built for Big Ten battles. The headliner is five-star wing Jordan Jackson, a dynamic 6'1" guard forward from New Jersey ranked as high as number 7 nationally and considered Fries's highest-rated recruit since Angel Reese in 2020, a prototypical Maryland athlete. Jackson is expected to be an immediate two-way force, using her elite slashing ability, mid-range game, and defensive tenacity to thrive in the Terrapins' up-tempo system. To fortify the paint, Maryland has secured the interior anchor of its future in 6'5" British U18 national team center Eva Grace Yeboah, a massive and dominant rebounding presence whose shot blocking and physicality are perfectly tailored to combat the conference's elite post players, continuing the program's successful British invasion pipeline. Together, this inside-outside duo of Jackson and Yeboah represents a classic and formidable recruiting strategy for Freeze, simultaneously securing a foundational local star while importing a high-upside international enforcer, a combination that ensures Maryland will continue to contend at the highest level. At number 13, the Florida State Seminoles and coach Brooke Wyckoff have delivered a deep and high-impact five-player class headlined by a pair of elite, versatile forwards who will reshape the roster. The class is anchored by five-star dual-sport athlete Missy Odom, a 6'2" forward ranked number 21 nationally, who provides immediate front-court versatility with her ability to score through contact in the paint or stretch the floor with her shooting range, her competitive nature poised to fill a crucial void for the Seminoles. She's joined by fellow elite prospect Morgan Stewart, a four-star dynamic 5'11" shooting guard ranked number 31 nationally and a former Under Armour Future 60 MVP, expected to make a quick two-way impact with her polished three-level scoring and a defensive tenacity that includes a knack for drawing charges. Together, Odom and Stewart represent a formidable core of talent and toughness, perfectly complemented by the class's additional depth to give Florida State one of the most complete and versatile hauls in the country, setting a new foundation for success in Tallahassee. At number 12, a program on a sharp upward trajectory makes a major statement. The Vanderbilt Commodores and coach Shea Ralph have landed a foundational two-player class featuring two top 35 national prospects who perfectly complement each other's skill sets. The headliner is five-star guard Olivia Jones, ranked number 14 nationally by ESPN, a dynamic 5'11" playmaker whose ability to push the pace, attack the rim, and shoot from the perimeter is expected to have an immediate, Blakes-like impact, alleviating defensive pressure and turbocharging the offense. Paired with her is four-star forward Jai Johnson, a versatile 6'3" power forward, number 35 nationally, who provides the essential front-court balance with her physicality, defensive presence, and a developing face-up game that stretches the defense. Together, Jones and Johnson represent a perfectly constructed duo of backcourt creation and front-court versatility, providing Vanderbilt with two elite, ready-made cornerstones to build around as the program continues its rapid ascent in the SEC under Coach Ralph's leadership. At number 11, the North Carolina Tar Heels and coach Courtney Bangert have strategically paired a premier local legacy with a high-ceiling international star to build a formidable frontcourt of the future. The class is anchored by five-star forward Kate Harpring, a top 10 national recruit and versatile 6'2" prospect whose pro-ready body, exceptional basketball IQ, and polished inside-out scoring are expected to deliver immediate impact and physicality. She is perfectly complemented by international standout Irene Gaimatsia, a 6'4" center from NBA Academy Africa, whose elite athleticism, shot-blocking instincts, and rapidly developing offensive game provide the Tar Heels with the dominant defensive anchor and rim protection they have urgently needed. Together, Harpring and Gaimatsia form a versatile, high IQ, and physically imposing duo that directly addresses UNC's frontcourt needs, supplying both immediate production and immense long-term potential to fuel the Tar Heels' ascent in the ACC. And with that, we stand at the edge of the elite. These next 10 classes aren't just great, they are program-defining. But before we reveal who made the coveted top 10, we want to hear from you. In the comments, tell us, which recruit from hashtag 11-20 has impressed you the most so far? The historic scorer, the defensive anchor, or the dynamic floor general? Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single reveal as we count down the true heavy hitters. Now, let's get into it. Starting at number 10, we find a program embracing a bold new identity under Coach Kim Caldwell, as the Tennessee Lady Vols secure a class built perfectly for the high-octane, full-court Caldwell press. Headlining the group is local five-star sensation Olivia Big O Edwards, a top 20 national prospect and the number 2 post player in the country, whose decision to stay home in Knoxville represents a massive win in locking down the borders. The 6'3" forward's elite mobility and defensive prowess are expected to make her an immediate anchor in the paint. She's paired with 4-star wing Gabby Minus, a top 50 recruit and long, athletic 6'1" Swiss Army knife, whose versatility on both ends of the floor is the exact prototype for Caldwell's system. Together, Edwards and Minus supply the essential blend of homegrown size, defensive switchability, and nonstop athleticism needed to fuel Tennessee's new era of relentless, up-tempo pressure and restore the Lady Vols to the forefront of the SEC. At number 9, we witness the power of legacy and the securing of a generational talent, as the Yukon Huskies and coach Gino Orima land a true cornerstone in five-star center Olivia Vicosa. The number 3 overall recruit nationally from the iconic Christ the King program, alma mater of legends Sue Bird and Tina Charles. Vicosa is a dominant 6'4" force who averaged a staggering 19.4 points and 17.9 rebounds per game as a junior. More than just a traditional post, she is the modern, versatile big who can move, with Orima himself drawing comparisons to Stephanie Dolson for her elite passing, ball handling, and perimeter skill. Expected to be a transformative presence, Vicosa will immediately fill a critical void, providing elite shot blocking, rebounding, and a high IQ offensive game, forming a potentially historic frontcourt partnership with current star Sarah Strong and ensuring the Huskies' pipeline of championship-caliber talent remains firmly intact. At number 8, the Indiana Hoosiers and coach Terry Morin demonstrate the art of program building, securing a well-rounded and perfectly tailored 3-player class designed for seamless integration and sustained success. This group may not feature a singular top 5 headline, but it masterfully addresses every roster need with high IQ, system-ready talent. It is anchored by 4-star forward Addison Namechek, a versatile 6'3" stretch 4, whose size and perimeter shooting will force defenses to extend, creating crucial space in Indiana's offense. She's flanked by in-state competitor Gigi Battle, a tenacious 5'11" wing whose defensive prowess and rebounding embody the Hoosiers' hard-nosed identity, and playmaking point guard Zoe Jackson, a skilled 5'8" floor general tasked with commanding the pace of Indiana's high-octane system. Together, Namechek, Battle, and Jackson represent a blueprint for consistency, a class that prioritizes fit, versatility, and readiness, ensuring the Hoosiers remain a formidable and adaptable force in the Big Ten for years to come. At number 7, we witness a recruiting masterclass from coach Lindsey Gottlieb and the USC Trojans, who have assembled what is arguably the nation's most formidable 2-player class, blending the pinnacle of domestic and international talent. The crown jewel is the undisputed number 1 overall recruit, Sanaya Hall, a 6'2" guard forward whose unguardable 3-level scoring and FIBA U19 World Cup MVP pedigree position her as an immediate co-star alongside Juju Watkins, perfectly embodying USC's pro-style, positionless ethos. She is joined by Australian sensation Satya Fagan, a 5-star 6'4" forward and one of the most coveted international prospects ever, whose elite defensive versatility, length, and high IQ, honed through early enrollment, will turbocharge the Trojans' switch-heavy defense and transition attack. Together, Hall and Fagan don't just add talent. They install a new tier of athleticism and two-way prowess, forming a foundational duo that elevates USC's ceiling from championship contender to a potential dynasty in the making. At number 6, the Clemson Tigers announced their arrival as a new recruiting powerhouse, as coach Sean Poppy secures the highest-ranked class in program history, a group ranked number 3 nationally by 247 Sports. The historic haul is headlined by the monumental signing of 5-star phenom Trinity Jones, a 6'1" guard forward ranked as high as number 7 overall and the highest-rated recruit ever to choose Clemson, whose elite athleticism, scoring versatility, and fearless mentality are expected to have an immediate transformative impact. She is perfectly complemented by in-state 4-star guard Mia Green, a dynamic 5'9" playmaker and proven winner whose high basketball IQ, leadership, and polished all-around game are ready to bolster the Tiger backcourt from day one. Together, Jones and Green form a dynamic, high-upside core, representing a watershed moment for the program. This class is not merely a collection of talented players. It is the definitive cornerstone of a major rebuild, catapulting Clemson into the national conversation and signaling the dawn of a formidable new era in the ACC. Before we crown the top 5 classes in the nation, take a moment to consider the phenomenal talent already unveiled. Has any recruit made a bigger statement than the nation's undisputed number 1, USC's Sanaya Hall? Or does the program-altering commitment of Clemson's Trinity Jones resonate more powerfully with you? This is your final call to weigh in. Comment below with your pick for the most impactful recruit so far. Smash that subscribe button and brace yourself. The final 5 classes we're about to reveal don't just rank high. They are built to dominate the sport for the next decade. At number 5, the Kentucky Wildcats and coach Kenny Brooks have secured a foundational, system-specific class designed to install his culture and scheme from the ground up in Lexington. This trio expertly addresses every critical need. The offensive engine and 4-star point guard Maddie Greenway, a true floor general whose elite vision and pace control will command the offense from day one. The essential floor spacer and sharpshooting wing Savannah Savvy Swords, whose 6'0" frame and perimeter prowess will open driving lanes. And the interior anchor and physical 6', 3-post Emily McDonald, who provides the necessary size and rebounding presence in the paint. Together, Greenway, Swords, and McDonald form a perfectly complementary core of a playmaker, a shooter, and a post. A classic, well-balanced haul that gives Coach Brooks the specific tools to build his system and firmly establish a new competitive era for Kentucky basketball. Arriving at number 4 is a truly global and formidable haul, as Coach Niela Ivey assembles a global powerhouse class that ensures the Notre Dame Fighting Irish remains cemented in the national championship conversation. This elite quartet masterfully blends American athleticism with international polish, creating a versatile and deep roster ready for immediate contention. It features a dynamic backcourt of the future with 5-star American speedster Jenica Flash Lewis, a defensive pest and transition finisher set to command the pace, and Italian 5-star maestro Isabella Rigoni, whose professional poise and elite shooting will expertly space the floor. The class is elevated further by 5-star X-Factor Amari Biles, a 6'2" defensive stopper with positionless scoring prowess, and 4-star enforcer Isabella J.C. Abi, who brings essential toughness and rebounding to the frontcourt. Together, this transatlantic fusion of Lewis's speed, Rigoni's shooting, Biles's versatility, and Abi's grit provides Notre Dame with a complete, high-IQ arsenal built to dominate the ACC and contend for the highest honors. Cracking the top 3 is a class of sheer depth and star power, as Coach Kara Lawson brings the nation's number 2 ranked haul to the Duke Blue Devils, a 4-player ensemble built to dominate on both ends of the floor. This class is orchestrated by 5-star point guard Autumn Fleary, number 12 nationally, a tough, creative floor general from the DC area who embodies her coach's winning mentality and two-way intensity. She is joined by fellow 5-star wing Bella Flemings, number 16 nationally, a versatile 6'0" shot maker with elite size and consistency from deep, and 4-star scoring phenom Sanai Sai Green, number 25 nationally, a powerful 6'0" guard forward with a renowned 3-level offensive arsenal and the strength to bully smaller defenders. Anchoring the paint is 4-star center Taylor Sofolkanich, number 7 center nationally, a fundamental 6'4" who provides the essential old-school rim protection, rebounding, and interior scoring touch. Together, Fleary's command, Fleming's shooting, Green's scoring versatility, and Sofolkanich's physicality form a complete, top-to-bottom roster infusion that instantly restores Duke's frontcourt presence and backcourt dynamism, positioning the Blue Devils as a perennial ACC and national championship threat for years to come. The podium is set, but the order is still a mystery between 2 titanic classes. Before we unveil number 2, this is your final call to predict the champion. Look at the contenders. Is it the program that just constructed the highest-ranked class in its history, a rebuild so shocking it shook the entire conference? Or is it the established superpower that reloaded with not one, but multiple franchise-altering 5-stars? Vote in the on-screen poll, type your reasoning in the comments, and get ready to see if you're right. Wherever you're watching, grab a friend, tag them, and make sure you're subscribed, because the future of the sport is literally one reveal away. The countdown to number 2 starts now. The verdict is in. At number 2, It's a class so loaded it can only belong to a dynasty. Coach Dawn Staley hasn't just recruited for South Carolina. She has engineered the new dynasty itself, a four-player juggernaut designed to sustain championship dominance for the next half-decade. This class masterfully blends the nation's most polished American talent with unprecedented international size. The engine is five-star scoring phenom Jersey Robinson, the number 5 overall recruit and Sierra Canyon's all-time leading scorer, a three-level offensive force and Team USA stalwart ready to be an immediate SEC superstar. She's paired with five-star intellectual Kaylee Wynn, a 6'2" coach on the floor and lethal 43% three-point shooter whose IQ and versatility are a perfect system fit. The interior is then fortified by a historic Twin Towers duo, five-star center Kelsey Andrews, a 6'4" national champion and traditional low-post anchor, and French revolutionary Alicia Tournbise, a 6'7" unicorn who dunks, shoots threes, and blocks shots with professional flair. Together, Robinson's scoring, Wynn's shooting, Andrews' rebounding, and Tournbise's unicorn traits create a seamless fusion of high IQ skill and overwhelming physicality, ensuring the Gamecocks' pipeline of terror remains fully operational. This isn't just a class. It's a declaration that the standard in Columbia is permanent. And now, the moment that defines the future. The 2026 recruiting national champions, the class with unmatched firepower, versatility, and pure, unadulterated swag. Coach Vic Schaefer and the Texas Longhorns have assembled the undisputed top recruiting class in the nation, a deep and versatile six-player supergroup featuring elite scorers, savvy playmakers, and a pivotal late flip. The class is anchored by a pair of top 10 titans, five-star forward Brehanna Crittenden, number 8 nationally, a 6'3" monster big guard and elite sharpshooter, and five-star guard Addison Bjorn, hashtag 9 out of 10 nationally, a 6'2" three-time USA basketball gold medalist and versatile glue piece known for her defense and three-level scoring. They are joined by lightning-fast five-star point guard Alias Spate, number 9 nationally, the engine for Texas's up-tempo system, and four-star combo guard Amalia Holguin, number 17 nationally, a high IQ scorer and the last high school player coached by Kobe Bryant. The class's closing coup was flipping four-star international forward Joyce Isimatut from UCLA, a 6'1" physical post who provides immediate rebounding and interior presence. Together, this haul delivers unprecedented scoring versatility, defensive switchability, championship pedigree, and sheer depth, cementing Texas's status as the present and future powerhouse of women's college basketball. And there you have it, the definitive map to the future, from the strategic gems at number 20 to the historic super team at number 1. This top 20 countdown has revealed more than just rankings. It's the story of programs being rebuilt, dynasties being fortified, and the next generation of legends finding their home. Whether it's the scoring revolution in Minnesota, the speed takeover in Louisville, the international infusion at Notre Dame in South Carolina, or Texas's masterclass in swag and depth, the landscape of women's college basketball has officially been reshaped. Now, it's your turn to join the conversation. Which class has you most excited for the next 5 years? Did we get the order right? Sound off in the comments with your reactions, debates, and predictions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of the sport, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an analysis, a breakdown, or a reveal. Smash the like button if you're ready to watch these phenomenal recruits rewrite the record books. And share this video with every basketball fan you know. Because what we just witnessed isn't just recruiting, it's the beginning of a new era. Thanks for watching, and remember, the journey starts on signing day, but the legacy is built on the court. We'll see you next time.